The Swiss Embassy employee arrived at the CID around 8:45 this morning. She continues to be interrogated by the CID. The CID is due to present facts to court regarding the progress of the investigations. On a previous occasion, the Swiss Embassy employee, Ghanaian Bannister Francis, were barred from travelling overseas by court until today. Back to some more local news. The Cabinet has provided approval for two main decisions focused on education when they met on Monday. The media was briefed on these Cabinet decisions this morning.
There are 10,175 schools in the country. Among them are 378 national schools. There are 124 divisional secretariats without a single national school. There is a special committee being formed to identify these schools. The second point is the Z-score. This is something that is based on the district level. This is a massive injustice to the students in the village. Instead of evaluating and setting benchmarks for Z-scores based on the districts, this will move to a school level basis. There are only 3,098 schools that provide education on all streams and advanced level. We will rate these 3,098 schools. It will be done by a panel of intellectuals. In addition to this, the Cabinet has also provided approval to distribute the paddy that was brought from the 2018 and 2019 season to the market through Satosa after converting them to rice. The Cabinet also decided to limit the maximum retail price of a kilogram of rice to 98 rupees and continue the supply without any interruption. The Cabinet has also provided approval to appoint a committee to establish a program for the lessees to pay the lease amounts to the lessors without any inconveniences. The Cabinet of Ministers, headed by the President, has approved the appointment of the Cabinet Subcommittee on Cost of Living on Monday.
And the Met Department forecasts heavy showers in the western, Sabaragamuwa and central provinces during the afternoon. Wind speeds may increase up to 80 km per hour along the coastal areas. While the DMC states that 4,291 people are displaced due to the heavy rains experienced in the island and are being sheltered in relief camps. The DMC steps are being taken to settle displaced people back to their houses. Moreover, 1,173 houses were damaged due to strong winds and rain. The DMC states compensation will be provided soon. Back to more local news. The Presidential Commission to investigate into the irregularities that took place in the last 4.5 years has been given until the 31st of December to return all documentation to the Department of National Archives. A spokesperson stated that nearly 25,000 documents pertaining to the 1,337 complaints had been in the possession of the Commission. The tenure of the PCOI is expired on the 31st of October, at which point 29 of the total 1,346 complaints had been investigated. This includes issues pertaining to the This includes the digitization of the People's Bank, the Suraksha Insurance Scheme, the Independent Television Network or the ITN, and the Sri Jayawardhanapur Hospital. The report into those investigations were handed over to then President Maithripala Sirisena on the 31st of October. Moving back to some more local news, recommendations for the appointment of about 40 heads of state institutions have been sent to the Secretary to the President. The recommendations have been made by the 6-member panel appointed to nominate suitable persons to hold these positions.
Possible to board of directors to many institutions.
Now with that, we wrap up this edition of Lunchtime News on TV1. Join us again at 1:55 for the very latest. Thank you for watching.
Recently